Hey there, it's Crafty Jennabug, and I'm here today with another Dephemerember prompt fulfillment. So let's do this. In case you are not aware, Dephemerember is a daily ephemera inspiration prompt list hosted by Louisa Heinzel and Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. They're both here on YouTube making awesome videos. I'll link their playlists down below. This takes place during the month of December. This is their 4th year doing this and my 3rd year participating. It's so much fun to just play. I really enjoy using prompt lists to kind of get things moving in my head and outside of my comfort zone and try new things, which is exactly what we're going to do today. I've never made this. I watched Barbara's video and Louisa's video and I was like, whoa, I've never heard of that. That's pretty cool. Anywho, today we are doing the prompt for the 18th, mini pocket letter and specimen. So a mini pocket letter, I had never heard before. And essentially you take a plastic pocket protector for like trading cards and you stuff each of the little pockets with different ephemera and little, little things that'll fit in the pockets because, it's a trading card. It's like a 2x3 inch pocket usually. And it's for like swapping essentially. So it's a little letter with lots of little pockets that you fill with goodies to send to a swap partner. I thought that was pretty sweet. Well, I don't think I have one of those that is not currently full of cards. So we're going to make one, and I'm going to take a nod from Barbara and Louisa to do so. This is a page protector that you would stick an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper into, and then clip it in your binder. I have a few of these laying around because I was using them to try to organize my stencil collection. I'll let you know how well that goes. So I'm going to figure out how big I want my little pocket to be. Let's see. I'm just going to open it to this first page and figure out, let's see. I think I want it on the top, but I don't like, I think I want mine to have just this in the middle. So will a pencil mark on this? There. I'm going to cut it here and I'm going to cut it here so that this is centered. And then I need it to, I like the white band. I want to keep that, I think. And then it needs to be, well, that mark kind of comes through. Cool. So let's cut this down. I want to cut that against my page. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, that should work. Perfect. Now, I need to figure out how many little pockets I can get out of this. How many inches do we have here? 7 inches, and it is about 5 inches wide. Cool. This is what we've got. This crazy piece of plastic with all these little lines and dots and things on it. So here's what I've done. This is where I want my top row of slits to be for the pockets. This is where my second row of slits to make the pockets. This is my 3rd row of slits. I will have a 3x3 pocket page. I hope that was not incredibly confusing. Because I confused myself quite a bit. So now we are going to open this up and I am going to take a cutting tool. I'm actually going to line it up here and I'm going to line it up here. And then I'm going to take my cutting tool. I'm not going to start at the end. I'm just saying that to myself right now because I'm going to mess this up. I can feel it. And if I do, I'm going to start over with a different method. I'm trying to decide if I want to cut just from here to here, or if I want to just cut all the, I think I'll just cut individually, and then I can come back later if need be. Yes. All right, so that gives me 3 slits for pocket openings. Okay. I think I have all of my slits cut. Yes, perfect. Whew. Now, I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and sew all the way around the edges, and then sew in between the pockets vertically. I think, no, I'll need to sew across them there as well. So I'm going to do some sewing and I'll be right back. Here we go. This was not my favorite thing to sew. It was kind of difficult to keep the plastic sheet together while trying to sew it. Yeah, this, not my favorite piece of ephemera so far. But I did it. I did it. And now we can fill it. But let's see, is this a piece of paper that can slide out? Because I don't really want that white there. If not, that's fine. No, because I sewed it. Duh. All right. Next, I want to, let's grab this to use as a thing, because I don't like the white. I want to change it. Got some brown alcohol inks. I just want to try to get this a little differently colored. Let's see, what if I spritz some alcohol ink on it? Let's turn it this way. Some alcohol. Oop, I did not want that. There we go. And then just get that to run. And at this point, maybe I should just do the whole thing. Now it's getting all in the pockets, which is not the worst thing. All right, I feel like that is going to need some drying time because I can't exactly hit it with my heat tool. Let's go with a little orange, actually. All right, that needs to dry. All right, that's going to dry for a while. I can't use my heat tool on it because it's acetate paper. Well, acetate, it's plastic, and the alcohol inks might ignite. So in the interest of being as safe as possible, we're just gonna let that sit for a bit. In the meantime, we're gonna make some little things to go in the pockets. My pockets are roughly, let's draw on here, shall we? So we have a little guide. They're roughly 1.5 wide, 1.5 inches wide by 2 inches tall. And I can go a little taller, but I don't want to, I want everything to be smaller than that. So this is my little guideline for what I make. So I've kind of got a brown vibe going on there. Gosh, that's going to take forever to dry. Let's see, this, I could put one of these. This is just a strip off of a scrapbook paper. I can cut that into a little tag shape. That will totally fit. It'll stick out the top a little bit. Let's ink it up. Let's get crazy, shall we? I want to get crazy because I'm feeling crazy. Let's ink this up. The back needs something as well. We got some orange. Let's put some orange on the back. I've got some rusty hinge. Use some walnut stain. That's a little thing I want to stamp on the back. I've got these numbers that are really pretty, and I'm going to do a 1 and an 8 for 18. And I'm using permanent distress ink in ground espresso. I'm doing 18 because it is the 18th prompt. Let's see. There we go. So this is just going to be me making a bunch of little things to put in here, like I would if I were making this to send to somebody, which could potentially happen one day. It needs a topper. There we go. I had attached an eyelet and a little bit of fun fur eyelash yarn in a dark warm brown. And that's the first little piece. Should fit in there quite nicely. Alright, we're just gonna make a little thing. This is tall enough that I think I want to make like a little bifold thing. I don't want to say booklet, but a little thingy. Glue that down. Yep, we're just playing. We're just having a good old time, and we're using up scraps. I want to put a little focal point on there. I went through I've got little containers full of things, and I went through and pulled out some little things to stuff pockets with in front of, because I want to make a big piece for the back. I'm explaining this badly. So I want each pocket to have a larger for the pocket item and then smaller things. And since the Specimen is one of the prompts, I have these two little Specimen cards from a Tim Holtz ephemera pack, and I think I'll include those because I gotta have a specimen, right? I mean, technically there are specimens in the pockets, you know, if I include mushrooms and butterflies and things. What do I want to put on here? I believe this butterfly also came from a Tim Holtz package of ephemera. I like the inside as it is, so that's another piece done. We got a little scrap of this, and then I will just trim it. It's just a piece of paper. Yeah, let's just back that on here. I think I want to sew this. I want to stamp a few things just to have them. This is a Studio G Father's Day set. It's a VC 0011 Series 31. I like this. It looks like a little journaling card, and I think that would be cute. I have this piece. I think I want to also stamp on. I can stamp some words. Kind of like the idea of hello being one of them. Do kind of like these little ones. Celebrate, adorable, and be awesome. I want be awesome. I want to be awesome. All right, I think this might be as dry as it's gonna get. Do you like my ingenious drying method? What I did was I took clothespins and I opened them all up because it was taking forever to dry, and there was alcohol ink inside the pockets, and so there was no oxygen getting to them. Okay, now we can start putting things in these. Oh, it's not dry up here, but you know what? That's fine. I don't have any fingers that don't have alcohol ink on them, so I can't really show you. Let's figure out what we're going to put in these. I've got all these little guys as well. So, let's see. Oh, and honestly, if they get some alcohol ink on them, it's fine. It's fine. We got some tags. That's cute. So these came from a free printable I found. I do not know which one or where you can find it. If I locate it, I will let you know. Okay, that one doesn't want to go in there. Okay, those two are on plain copy paper, so they don't want to go in there. I'll just use the one. Here's also something from a printable, just a little ticket. Let's see, those are a little smaller. This is from just a stamped image. I believe it is a Tim Holtz. It's a Tim Holtz image stamp. Will that work? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. What else do we have over here? You guys don't work. Let's see what some bigger things. We've got this also. This came from a piece of scrapbook paper. This is also from scrapbook paper or printable. But I thought it was cute. And then this little card came from a free printable. It is too wide. Perfect. All right, so each one has something bigger in it. The Specimen, actually I think I don't like this here. I'll put the Specimen piece in there. Yes, okay. And then got some other little things over here. This little guy is another Tim Holtz ephemera. Let's see if I can shift that. Yeah, okay. A little mushroom. Who wants a little mushroom? You can stick it out behind there. Oh, it's too wide, so that works. I don't know about that. And then we got this cute little lady from a printable. She can go in there. I have some little Tim Holtz pieces. What else? We've got Be Awesome. And then this little guy I made. This behind it. Okay. Do I have an 18? I do have a little 18. Kind of like the idea of this little one in there. Okay. I like that. All right. Do I have anything else small? Oh, I do still have one of these birds I didn't use. I could put it in one of these. All right. I think that is going to work well. Let me clean up my desk and we'll find a page for it. All right, here is just a blank page near the back of my book that I will adhere this to, and I'm just going to use this heart-shaped brad. Do so. Let me figure out where I need to punch my hole. And punch it. Then I have some paper hole reinforcements. I just colored these with a random, I think it's the walnut stain brush. That way, hopefully, this isn't so heavy that it rips my paper. And there we have it. That is my contribution to Mini Pocket Letter and Specimen. Voila, et voila. This one was a little difficult. I had never heard of this, and I don't know that I'm ever going to sew on acetate again. That was something else. But I've got this cute little thing going on with all of these little pieces. I think it was cute. I like the way it turned out. I think it was a fun challenge. And I got to use up some scraps and a couple of the littler things that I have hanging around. Oh, I didn't realize those two butterflies were that close. This isn't going to work for me. But I was looking for something to go down here. So I think that will work for me. There we go. Yeah, spread out the butterflies. Sweet. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. This was a bit of a struggle, but ultimately I feel like I learned something. For instance, don't sew on plastic. Alcohol ink takes a little while to dry when you have it inside a pocket. Overall, this was a fun experience, and so I think I would go about it differently next time I make one, because it won't be the last. I think I have an idea for a different one, so we'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.